Hello, everybody. All right. So I just saw a video that really raises a lot of questions. There is violence in this video. I don't want anyone watching it that will have negative reactions to seeing violence. Um, as you can read the title, Kirk assassination, new video evidence changes everything. Um, there's a really strong chance of it changing. Uh, for a long time, the official story has bothered me, and like I bought it, because I didn't really have anything else to go off. But after seeing this, I don't know, man. Well, the thing that really got me like, what the hell is going on, is the letter that he showed the shooter. That letter that he wrote his boyfriend. Now, granted, I don't know who's involved, but I don't know. Things are fishy now. So I'll just show you this.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now have acquired proof that the FBI's official story is false, whether knowingly or unknowingly. We're going to have an entire monologue and talk about a lot of these things after I show you this, but if you take nothing else away from this video, you need to see this.
And in that video, you can see the same, what appears to be the bullet coming down, and it does line up with the actual gunshot itself.
We're not counting gang violence. Great.
So this video was created by a friend of mine who is a Marine. You'll see him here.
This is hard to watch, but I know I'm using somebody else's video, but this is hard to watch. It comes down at an angle, right? And it strikes him. I can't tell if what you're seeing on his neck is an entry wound or an exit wound. So I'm going to go through, and if you can see where supposedly the bullet went in, and then that is where the exit wound is. I'm not going to show the video in great detail because it's disturbing. So you can see, and I'll turn off the sound. This right here is showing where the you can see the blood splatter, right? And right there. So the splatter you see is the entry of the round going in. Oh crap. I just realized that I had my microphone way over there. Hi. The entry, you see it right there, and that's the entry wound. Man, the way it looks, you know, you can see that little splatter there. And I don't know. So the bullet would go in from the head and then out through the neck. And we'll skip ahead a little bit, but we'll see it right there. Now, supposedly with the autopsy, there was no exit wound, in which that leads me to believe either the government knows that there's another wound right there, or this is a cover-up, or they missed it, or this is BS. Because you can see the entry wound right here. Like, clearly, it's either an exit wound or an entry wound. Now, from what I know about exit wounds, they tend to be bigger. And so that leads me to believe that might be an entry wound. Depending on where this shot actually came from, it will change, because if it came from behind, like this shows, like this guy's theorizing, and that's the exit wound, then clearly the kid that shot him didn't shoot him, because that's a completely different angle. Now, this guy is the guy who is the one making these claims. His YouTube, Instagram right there, and his YouTube 8.03xx. Check him out. Towards the end of this, you can see this guy up here. Zoomed in, obviously. This is what you're supposed to be seeing, which it might be. If this turns out to be, you can see up here, you can see it, and that looks like a guy. And this would go very well with the shooter. And see, the guy, you can even see that right here. I mean, that is pretty convincing to me. That is very convincing to me, because the guy that is the right shape, granted, once again, this might be just a plant, because unfortunately, when you have artifacting like this, with a camera, you can see all kinds of wild things with it. So we might not be even looking at anything. However, I thought this was pertinent enough to show. It just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like where this is going. Comment below. Tell me your thoughts. Yeah, because I don't know, man. I'd like to think that we figured it out and we get the guy. This just opens up a can of worms that I wasn't really ready to open up. Tell me what you think below. Comment, like, subscribe. You know, let people see this video and stuff. You know, I've tried to cover important things when it falls into my lap, and I kind of figured this is kind of an important one. I will link this video also in the comments below. I just didn't want to really show any of the graphic stuff. I mean, granted, yes, you can see them, but nah. Rest in peace, my friend. Rest in peace.